And I'm Dudley.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome. How you
Where
doing?
we sing at the top of the show.
No.
No, we don't do that.
No, we don't do that.
No. We could do that.
No, we're not going to.
Why not?
Because
Don't you enjoy the singing in that?
because nobody tunes into a show with two deaf guys to listen to them sing.
They might. They just haven't experienced it yet. They don't know. I don't think there is. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there isn't a podcast with two deaf guys singing out there already.
I'm not aware of any.
But then again, there's a million podcasts. There probably is one.
There's bound to be one, right?
You know.
But are they twins?
That makes the odds even
There's
slimmer.
our niche.
So we could do it. We could start doing it. We could just start singing the episode.
Okay.
We'll start writing.
You go first.
No.
Yeah.
You're the musician here, so you will have to carry all the burden.
Suddenly I'm the musician?
Yes. I'm just the ideas guy. You're supposed to follow through. Like all the other ideas I've come up with, brilliant ideas I've come up with on the show.
I'm not sure you've come up with any of the ideas on the show.
That you were supposed to implement, and I haven't heard anything about them.
I'm pretty sure at the very least, the things that we came up with for this show are the titles. And I came up with both titles we've had for this show.
Well,
and every episode's title. Just about.
You did not come up with both titles.
I mean, I chose them.
You did not come up with the new one. You
Yeah,
didn't choose the new one.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
That's not
Because
true.
it flew better.
No, that's bullshit. You wanted it to be Dan and Dud.
No, I didn't.
And
I
then
said Dan and Dud doesn't work.
Yeah.
Dan and Dud doesn't work because
And
when
you
wouldn't
do. You were against Dud and Dan. And
No, I was not.
The reason I was able to convince you was if you look at the name,
No.
Dud and Dan,
No.
D
that is
and
not
D
enough.
is right in the middle. It's perfect.
That's not. Yeah, but when I went and looked at it on the URL, Dan in Dud doesn't work because it's DAN. There's double N's, and it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it looks bad.
So we end up with Dud and Dan. Because that makes more sense.
Why are you writing it out?
Because I have to. I don't know.
You're so defensive, Daniel.
I'm just saying.
You gotta learn to accept that you didn't come up with everything.
I totally came up with the title.
I don't think
you have been
did.
co-opting my stuff for our entire lives.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all. You just remember things wrong. Your entire life.
I'm just going to conveniently remember it the way I want to remember.
That's exactly what you do.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
I'm willing to admit I remember things wrong, but...
No, you're not.
You know...
No, you don't.
I'm pretty sure your memory is not as good as mine.
Neither of us have good memory.
But I'm not saying our memory is good. I'm saying mine is better than yours.
But it's not.
But you have, from my evidence, it is.
What evidence are you calling evidence?
I have evidence.
By memory?
Evidence of what sounds good when I say it. Oh, you already got the title at the top of the show.
I mean, I'm just writing things down. I mean, there are any number of things that could be said on this show that could become the title.
Should we? Okay, I have a couple
Which
things.
I choose, by the way.
Yes, but 9 times out of 10 is something I said.
No, it's not.
Ever since, year one, this show, I once made a comment like, you're always picking the things that you say at the title.
Yeah.
I think one time.
Because usually I say something funnier.
And no, that's not true.
And sometimes I
ever
pre-plan
since
those
then,
things because they're just too funny.
There's probably about, I would say, 3/4 of the time it's something I say.
3/4?
No. I think it's, I don't know if it's a sympathy thing or it's just I've gotten better. And
I would say, at best, 40-60.
I think it's the opposite.
60.
I think it's the opposite of what you think it is.
You're only remembering the ones that you
Okay,
came up with.
listeners, here's some homework for you. You need to go back, see who says the title in every episode,
and then write it down.
And write it down. And
Put it on our wiki.
And give us a...
And while you're at it, make a wiki for
Make
the
a
show.
wiki for this show.
Those are fan run, right?
And then we can track who gave the title of each episode.
We want a wiki.
That's step one.
We want a wiki.
Yeah.
You're just
that's
trying to
step
be
one.
alliterative.
We want. That's what we do.
Yes, we need a wiki,
I
and we
can
need
guarantee
some
if you look
poor, sore, sad person.
If you look at all the 200 and something episodes we've done, every single
246.
one of them that was alliterative, that's mine.
I don't think all of the alliterative ones
Just
are.
about every one.
Because I can be accidentally alliterative. I have no. I don't try to be. But the 246 episodes we've done, plus half a dozen.
How many did you say?
246.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're counting this one already?
Yeah, this is the 246th episode.
Yeah.
And then plus a dozen or so,
Yeah.
half a dozen or so, a little more than a half a dozen of bonus
A
episodes.
baker's dozen.
It's a number. I don't know what it
Half
is.
baker's dozen.
I think it's more than 6, but I don't know for sure.
I don't have a clue.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to remember how many packs we've done since we've done this show, and that's been
All
I think
of them.
4.
All the
So that
packs
would be
out.
8 episodes.
Yeah.
8 extras. So yeah.
So a baker's half dozen.
Yeah, sure. a fatty baker's half dozen because he got 2 extras. A baker's dozen is one extra,
Yes.
but this is 8 is 2 extra, so it's half.
Wait. Your baker's
Dozen is how many?
It's 1 extra. It's
So
13.
How much?
I said 8.
Yeah, no. But how many is a baker dozen?
13.
I thought it was 14.
Well, you're a fatty baker.
Fatty Baker sounds like
Sounds like a
character.
childhood friend that was
Oh, yeah.
picked on.
Oh, Fatty
there-
Baker.
His last name is Baker.
But his name is not. But he's kind of chunky.
His
Fatty
real name's
Baker.
Frederick, but everyone calls him Fatty Baker.
Fatty Baker.
And he's grown to like it. He's one of
just
those.
grew it.
He was a
But
chubby kid, but by the time he's grown, he's handsome.
He's handsome, but everyone still calls him Fatty.
Everyone still calls him Fatty.
Yeah.
It's kind of ironic at
Yeah.
that point.
Fatty
And,
Baker.
And then
I'm gonna use that in a story.
yeah, Fatty Baker.
Fatty
Well, that's
Baker.
you're welcome. You have to credit me if you use it.
No,
Yep, you have to use it. It's Frederick Baker.
no, his name's not gonna be Frederick. So
Oh, why
I don't- No, it'll be Francis.
Well, that's terrible. No wonder he got made fun of.
Like-
Name was Francis. If he was called Francis, he would be Franny Baker. Fatty Franny. See,
You know what
you
the
gotta
nick-
have
wait,
you
wait,
can't
Let's back up. Do you know what the nickname for Francis is?
have what?
Frank,
Oh, yeah, sure.
not Franny.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't have
Or
a better.
Frankie.
You can't have a better mocking name based on the first name if you can't.
Fatty
have,
Frankie Baker.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna.
Fatty
They're not
Frank
gonna settle-
Baker.
yeah.
It works because it's alliterative.
Baker doesn't start with
No,
an
no,
F.
but the first two, Fatty Frank.
That's not alliterative. Just because some of the words are
not-
the same letter doesn't mean they're
not always, but I'm saying it is partially alliterative because you call him Fatty Frank.
Well, okay.
So Fatty Frank Baker.
Then this show
and then
is
it got
partially
shortened to Fatty
alliterative
Bank.
because 2 of the 3 words start with D.
You don't count and
But why not?
because it's just a conjunction.
I think you're just making up bullshit rules at this point.
You have to have. I mean, otherwise every sentence would be alliterative with
Exactly,
O,
that's what I'm saying.
because it has of in it or a because there's and in it.
You're ridiculous. You're just ridiculous.
We'll be and odd, and then it's an alliterative name.
I don't know what you're even talking about
Yeah,
now.
I'm talking about the title of this show, and an odd.
I don't. What?
Yes.
Jess is texting me because I guess she hears us and she said, "A baker's dozen is 13." I know.
We
I
know
Jess.
how many bakers.
Daniel's being a moron.
I'm being obtuse on purpose. Thank you, Jess. I know exactly.
Okay, we have 2.
A baker half dozen is 7.5 donuts.
7 points.
So you get
7 donuts and about 4 donut holes. Baker's half dozen. From Fatty Baker.
Well, no, a baker's half dozen would be 6.5. 6.5 donuts.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
6.5 donuts.
Yeah.
6 donuts and 4 donut holes.
Yes. That's accurate.
That seems accurate.
No, 6 donut holes.
Why 6? It doesn't take 12 donut holes to make a donut.
I assume
it
that's
takes 13.
The price point is about the same. You buy a donut versus a bag of donut holes. It's like 50 cents
It's
for
not
both.
the same amount of dough. It's the
But I
quantity.
think
It's
it's
the
a
amount of dough. Dudley.
Then someone's losing money.
Well, I mean, someone's making money because it doesn't cost that much to make donuts.
It's all in the machine, really. It's just a big donut making machine. That's where
Is
the
it
money
really?
is. Yeah, they just have one
They make
machine.
other things.
Yeah, but it all runs through the same machine.
Does it?
I think so.
You have no idea.
I'm basing my knowledge of donut machines off of another podcast I listened to where they talk about donut machines because one of the guys bought.
Are you
one.
referencing another podcast? Are we
Yeah.
doing a crossover?
Yes. Let's see if we can get those people. Does anyone know Zach Braff?
What do they? So they
and,
run? Are you saying they run
Donald
like
Faison?
the egg and bacon sandwiches and the
I think you can.
and the kolaches all through the same machine?
I think they can.
You know how donuts are made?
You know what? I've never seen the machine. I have no fucking
Do you know
clue.
how donuts are made?
No.
They take dough
And they fry it.
and they fry it.
Yeah, they have
They
a
don't
machine.
fry kolaches.
You can fry it.
They don't, though.
It's a process. The glazing machine. I don't know.
They don't glaze kolaches.
I don't know. I'm not. All I'm saying is, I think you can run other things through a donut machine. Now, I've never seen this, so I have based this purely off hearsay. I know nothing about a donut making machine. So you're welcome.
We're gonna stop this now.
Yes, let's
Because-
talk about something great.
Yes.
And then we'll talk about games we play.
Oh God, you're gonna.
Okay, no. So I've been talking about trying to get a new video card for a month now.
And you got one. Yay! Good.
God damn it! You ruined the story. You ruined the story. I'm gonna build it up.
Everyone knows where it's going. As
So
soon as you
what?
said,
It was
I've been
'cause it's
talking about
still
getting a
in the
video card.
store.
Everyone knows you got one.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, our audience is Ham, and Ham knows you bought it.
Yes, but we have other people that listen to the show. I've seen the numbers.
I don't know them.
I'm telling you right now. You ruined the story.
I haven't ruined the story.
I'm really, really annoyed. You
Are you
ruined.
really?
Yes. I wanted to tell this story, and then
It's
you
not a
just
very
gave
good
the
story.
ending. It's a fine story.
The story.
It has a beginning, middle, and an end.
But I'm not ruining the important part of the story. I'm just saying you got it, and that everyone knows that's where it's going.
Yeah, but that you don't have to tell them. I wanted to tell them.
Okay, tell them.
You ruined it.
I could cut it out.
I don't want to tell now.
You don't want to talk about like your process? That's the story. Is your process?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings?
The next time you want to tell a story, I'm gonna just tell the end.
I'm
and
do
see
want
how
me-
you feel.
Can I give you a hug?
No.
Will that make you feel better?
No, fuck off.
Oh, come on. I'm sorry.
You ruined my moment.
I'm gonna come
No.
over here to your microphone.
Uh-huh.
Come over here.
Yeah.
It's just
Mm-hmm.
a hug of
I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna get you
sorry.
back. You're gonna want to be like, oh, I have some news, and I'm like, and he did it in the closet. I don't know what the story is, but there'll be a story.
Am I having sex in the closet?
No, you murdered somebody.
Okay.
It's a clue reference.
Oh, okay.
Except closet is not a place and
It's not an option.
yeah, not a thing. Anyway, so for a month, a little more than a month,
Yeah.
I've been watching, wanting to get a new video card since I built new stuff for my computer, right? And I've talked about that on the show and all that. I kind of consigned that I wasn't gonna get one, so I'm just gonna pretend you didn't ruin the end.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
tell the story how I was
Okay.
gonna tell it.
Yeah.
I had decided I wasn't gonna get one, but so I was watching because the NVIDIA RTX 3080 and 3070 or 3090 have already been released.
Yeah.
and it's been impossible to get one.
Yeah.
Because they sell out in like a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
I've been on a Discord for the last 3 weeks or so. Watching, then it has some guy made a bot that basically said it's in stock.
Yeah.
You know, in a bunch of random places. So I get messages about it, and I was watching the 3080 because I was kind of debating go ahead and just if I could grab one of those,
Yeah.
grab one. It would cost more money, but I was like, well, you know,
Yeah.
What's another?
When
what's
in
another-
Rome.
What's a couple $100 more?
I don't know why I said when in Rome. That's not the appropriate idiom.
No, it's not. Don't contribute to my story.
When in Rome.
Didn't we establish that
Get
already?
the 380.
Well, anyway, so my goal was to try to get the 3070 when it originally was going to come out on October 15th. Well,
Yeah.
they pushed it back to the 30th this week, and I almost forgot. Oh no, 29. I almost forgot. I thought it was the 30th, and so I was like, "Oh, Friday morning, I need to make sure to get up early and get ready to refresh the Best Buy website 100 times and hope maybe by some slim chance I get a graphics card."
Yeah, because it's like impossible with the bots.
Yeah, because literally it sells out 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
With the bots.
Yeah.
So that was, and then Wednesday I realized. I got some messages saying that, on the Discord, a message popped up that says 3070s were in stock. And I was like, but that's early.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a blip. I think it was the Newegg or B&H. One of them was adding the page for the graphics for the 3070, but it wasn't actually in stock. They were just creating the page, so the bot saw it and
thought
it was on stock. So I was like, oh, well, because I saw that it was on Wednesday. I was like, this shouldn't be out yet. So I went and checked the release date, and then saw it was 29th. So I was gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Because
that would suck.
Yeah, because I was
30
thinking it was on
on the
Friday.
30th and be like, oh, I'm gonna get me they're all sold out.
Yeah, I would have woken up
24
Thursday
hours ago.
morning, not if I hadn't have realized it, then saw that all the Discord would have been like in stock and then in out of stock, and I would have wouldn't have got it. So because of that, I was like, oh. So I was like, okay, so Thursday morning, I got to get up early. I got to be ready. It goes on our time. It goes on sale at 8 a.m. So I got up at 7:45, got up to my computer, sat there, had some coffee. I was sitting there and opened up Best Buy, had the Discord up, had on one screen the Best Buy on the other, and I just sit there and refreshed for 15 minutes.
Wow. You
I
said
sat there
15 minutes?
For 15 minutes. I just
Jeez.
sat there and hitting the
Like
F5.
like an obsessive
refreshing.
person.
And every second or two, time goes by. 8 o'clock comes. I'm like, okay, the moment it's about to start. 8 o'clock comes. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
I'm refreshing the page. Nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's no. It still says coming soon. Doesn't change. And I'm like, 2 minutes go by. And I'm like, I've missed it. There's no way I've missed it. Because every other time it comes in stock, it's gone in 2 minutes. Nothing shows up on the website.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, shit. So I sit there still. I'm refreshing more often. And waiting for it to change. And then a little blue box pops up. This is on Best Buy.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get the Founder Edition of the
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA's or GeForce's actual NVIDIA card.
Yeah.
And a little box pops up. And oh no! What happened was a box. It changed yellow. I clicked it real quick, but then it said please wait, and then nothing, and then it went away, and then it said it was not added into the stock. I was like, oh crap. I was like, and then a little detail box comes up, and I clicked it, and it said due to high demand of this item, Best Buy is releasing the stock slowly.
Yeah.
So they'll release so much of it, and then it'll be in stock, and then once all those out, then they'll release a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, and the please waiting went away, and I was sitting there and I refreshed, and then it add to cart, clicked it, and I got it.
Yeah.
Literally the second try.
Yeah.
I got it, and I was like, what? Wait, I went through the checkout, and my plan was to use my Best Buy card, but it didn't show up.
Yeah.
And so I quickly grabbed my card and put in the information, and it's the fastest I've ever entered credit card information in my life. And because I was like, I'm gonna lose it. And then I was expecting waiting because all the horror stories I've heard is like people got it in the cart, but then it just disappeared.
Well, oh yeah, I mean we ran into that when we were trying to get the SNES Classic and stuff, where we were like it would be in the cart and it wouldn't be, and then be there, and then it would get hung up. You're sitting there trying to pay it, and it won't let you pay because you can't get through the screen.
That's what I was thinking was going to happen.
Yeah,
and I was like, it's going to be gone. It's going to be gone.
Yeah,
and it wasn't.
Yeah,
it went through. No hiccups. No nothing. It was done.
Yeah,
and as far as I know, I've ordered it.
Yeah.
It still shows that I bought it.
Yeah.
It hasn't charged my account yet.
Oh.
Because I don't think it does until I pick it up. Because it's a store pickup.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Best Buy on Tuesday to pick it up.
Yeah.
And I still checked it. So because of Best Buy's new thing, the way they release the stock, it lasted, instead of 2 or 3 minutes, it lasted 14 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's not
better.
bad.
That's not bad at all, especially since you got it on your second try.
And then I got one of them.
Yeah.
And I was like,
well,
I still
think you've got one.
Oh yeah.
You don't do you have it in your hands yet?
I do not have it in my hands yet, but in 2 days or a day tomorrow after this is out, I will be
the election day.
Yes,
so
election
day.
day.
You may be double primed for a lot of disappointment.
It could be.
Wednesday might be a shitty day.
It might be.
All around.
Maybe. I might have to take a day off. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so since I've already voted early already, so I don't have to worry about
you don't have to do that.
I will be going to Best Buy instead and picking up
your polling place.
my new
You're polling for the NVIDIA GeForce 3070.
Mm-hmm. 3070.
Does it
have any letters after it, or is it just 3070?
It's a NVIDIA RTX 3070.
Okay.
That's what it's called. It's the Founder Edition. FE, I guess it's the letters after.
I've thought about buying those a couple of times. They always look so sleek.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got one. Maybe.
Yeah, don't say that. I literally had the order detail up on my screen for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Like I did not close. I just still could not. I was kind of in shock that I was like, I still can't believe I got this.
Yeah.
I literally texted our group text, and I was like, I got it, motherfuckers! Yeah. And I was just like, because I told everyone the night before that I was going for it, and you having problems over there?
Yeah,
you can't hear anything?
my hearing, I hear it, but it's crackling.
Yeah, we're using the splitter, and that doesn't work super well.
Yeah,
we need a new splitter, Daniel.
We do. This one's seen better days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? You taking mine away? Oh, that works.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. I can hear.
Oh, I'm getting interference. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, because ours they don't like being near each other.
They don't. We each have a transmitter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got your hearing aids fixed, and
and I'm not synced up to your transmitter anymore.
Yeah. Technology is wonderful. Yeah. Here, let me put mine as far away as possible. Way over here.
There we go. That's much better.
Yeah.
So much better.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, if you have a dream that involves
purchasing
something,
don't give up.
Dream. Go for your dreams. Wake up 15 minutes early. Refresh that page until you get one.
Yeah.
That's good advice, I think. Good way to live your life.
I think it's something. Okay.
It comes with GeForce Now.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know what it was.
What?
It's a subscription service. It comes with a year of it, and it's like a streaming game, cloud gaming thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm probably not gonna use this.
Yeah.
Because I think it just connects you to your games. So I'm kind of confused. Like, okay, you have your games, like through Steam or Epic or whatever. Does it stream from my computer to other devices, or does it stream? I don't understand.
Did you read up on it?
I did.
And you still didn't understand.
I didn't understand.
So what we have learned is that you are a dingus.
Probably. I guess I'll figure it out.
I guess once you have it.
Once I have it.
Assuming
and I have
you
a year,
actually have it.
Assuming I actually have it. They're supposed
They're
to
like,
email.
oh, we didn't get your card in, but here's your GeForce Now.
Mm-hmm. You're making me paranoid. I'm actually, right, in a minute when you're talking too much, I'm going to be pulling up the Best Buy website and checking my order.
Just to make yourself feel better?
Yes.
Okay.
We played some more Among Us.
Yeah, we did. We got Ham in.
Got Ham involved.
Yeah, he seemed to enjoy it.
Uh-huh. We also played, you brought up Ham, I forgot.
Yeah, we played Dixit. Yeah, we played Dixit.
Which I got for $1 at a
Yeah,
garage.
you did.
$1 Dixit.
Yeah, $1 Dixit.
That's not the title.
It's alliterative, Daniel.
It may make the description.
Yeah. I got it at a garage sale. We were running around and I walked in a garage sale and they had a box of games and I was like, oh, let's see what board games they had. And they had the typical Monopoly and some other stuff. And I was like, oh, and then I saw
a copy of Monopoly with blood on it.
Yeah.
You see it all the time.
Mm-hmm. Typical. Probably missing a few pieces because they couldn't find it under the sofa.
They couldn't get it out of someone's ass.
Yeah. But then I say they had a Dixit. And I was like, oh, Dixit. And it was $1. And I was like, I'll buy this. I didn't even open it to see if all the pieces were in it or anything. And then when I brought it home, it was
I opened it for you.
You opened it.
And I was like, they hadn't even opened. They had punched out the pieces out of the punch card. And then the cards were still wrapped in plastic.
Yeah. Apparently the owner didn't know understand the game.
Yeah.
And so so their loss is my game.
Yeah.
I'm still not good at it.
Well, you did well.
I did
really
better.
well. You were like leading for a little while. Which is great.
I think Ham offsets that.
I think Ham helped you out a little.
Yeah.
But I won still.
Yeah.
Because I love Dixit and I'm really good at it.
Yes.
I just...
You need to say that. We could easily edit that.
Yeah.
And it's like just cut it off at the right point, and then you'd be saying, I love Dick.
You just said it.
I just said it, but you don't have to do any
edit you out of context and have you say that.
Yeah. But I'm pointing out.
I love it.
I love it. Oh.
Yeah, we played it, and you actually took off for a bit.
You were like ahead by several points, and I was like, "Oh, Dudley might actually win."
Yeah,
and then you lost.
Well, I think I would have won if I hadn't brought up. I would have gotten like a few more points had I not given away some knowledge on one turn because I was talking about. Oh, I got a good one in reference to The Haunting of Bly Manor, which is a show on Netflix that we're watching.
Yeah.
Thinking no one at the table was watching it.
Yeah, and Ham's like, oh, I've watched it. And you're like, oh. And then you said something.
Yeah.
And then laid down some cards, and there was one card with a house on it.
It was a dollhouse.
And I was like, well, that's got a house in it, so I'm guessing that one.
Yeah, and everyone got it. So
and everyone guessed it.
Yeah. So if I realized that Ham had watched the series... And in the future, I know not to do it. Like, hey, I should start lead with.
Been like, hey, have you been watching?
I've been watching Haunting of Bly Manor. Anyone seen
that? Just
make
covertly.
it casual, real casual. just lay it in there.
Yeah.
And then throw out my clue. Yeah. It was good. It was fun.
It is a fun game. I enjoy it.
Mostly because I win a lot.
You know, I lose. I've only ever won it once, and that was a fluke.
Yeah.
We've been playing Rogue Legacy.
Yes.
2 a lot.
Yeah. The update dropped.
Yes.
The new update dropped on the 27th, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I have a list of things they added.
Yes.
It's called the Far Shores update. It's, of course,
I didn't even write that part down.
Yeah, I wrote shoes down, but that's not the right.
Far shoes. The Far Shoes update. The other shoe is gonna drop.
Yeah.
That far shoe. Next one's gonna be the close shoe.
So the update, because it's still in early access, they're still developing it. They did a lot of balancing and tweaking. They redid, overhauled the mage class, which I like. Did you ever play the mage?
I don't remember. I played it now, but I don't remember it being much different.
It's pretty different. Well, for one, like the original mage, like the way it is now is when you use your staff, it shoots a beam that then explodes.
Oh.
The old one didn't do that. It just caused an explosion.
Yeah, I hated the mage.
And I didn't mind it, but it's a little awkward because you're like, well, now it shoots things in front of you.
Yeah.
And
it'll still go through walls and stuff.
Yeah, and so they tweaked on that.
Mm-hmm.
They also added 3 new classes.
Mm-hmm.
There's the chef.
Yep.
Which
they use a frying pan.
They use a frying pan. Where's the chef's hat?
Mm-hmm.
And when you hit things, it burns. It gets burning.
They start taking fire damage.
Yeah, they start taking fire damage from the pan. You can also deflect things.
Yeah, which is fun.
Yeah, super satisfying. It's like a boom.
Yeah, the sound they use is that. It's like
boom.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's satisfying.
And then they added the duelist,
which is like a
fencer.
A fencer. He only attacks front and back, but he
can do a little barrel roll.
Are you okay? You got that phlegm?
Yeah, I got something.
And
he can do a little barrel roll past people, and that's pretty cool.
Past people?
Yeah, he can like it's a little roll.
It's
like
spin. It's like a little spin attack thing.
No. It's a roll. So yeah, I mean it'll attack,
but you roll past things.
Oh.
It's like a little dodge.
I didn't realize you could use it as a dodge.
Yeah, and so that's kind of cool. And then, but then the other one I really like is the Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Yeah, they have a big
halberd.
It's not a halberd. It's a falchion, is what it's called.
Oh, I thought it was a halberd.
It's not quite. I mean,
it's in the same family.
Halberd. Not Jim Halberd. No, it's not. It's
no. They're halberds and they're Jim Halberds, Daniel. And this is a Jim Halberd.
Halberd is the word you're looking for.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's not what you say.
But they're really cool because they have a lot of reach.
Yeah, they're nice.
They're long distance. And they can attack up and down.
Yeah.
So you can do that as your bounce-off attack, too. Mm-hmm. So that means it does full damage.
Which is super useful on bosses, by the way.
Yeah.
I still haven't been
bouncing on top of things.
I've got the first boss like to half health. That's the best I've done.
Well, that's the I'll get to that in a minute. But they added the Unity bonus. Have you seen this?
Is that the mastery stuff?
Yeah, mastery stuff.
Where it's like like you play the different classes.
No, that's not. I mean, that is some.
That is the thing they've added.
That's the thing they've added. But what I'm talking about is when you have like
if you're wearing all leather equipment, you get a Unity bonus where it adds these levels, and if you get over a certain threshold, you get some kind of perk.
Oh.
So far, the only one I've ever been able to do is the leather one, and if you get over 20 points, it's kind of useless. You get plus 80 to your carry weight, which is kind of useful, I guess, if I had other things to carry, which I don't.
Yeah, that's your.
But
okay.
Yeah, I also have learned that playing further in, that you can get
to have
upgrades.
the leather armor.
You can get upgraded versions of those items too.
Oh, okay.
So I have like an upgraded sword, an upgraded leather helmet as I can purchase now. I found blueprints for them because I got a blueprint for a leather sword. And I'm like, I already have that one.
Yeah.
And I went and I'm like, oh no, it upgrades it. So it's still not as good as the other one I'm using. But
yeah, since I'm using all the second level stuff.
I have like
except for the amulet. I don't have the second level of the amulet.
Yeah, I don't either. I've been using a lot of
I was using the warden stuff. I have it, and then I have the warden sword.
I don't remember what it is. I just know level 1, level 2.
Yeah. There's like leather, scholar, warden.
Scholar is what I'm on.
Yeah. I was using a lot of the scholar stuff, but I haven't got enough of one of those two to get me the benefit of the Unity bonus.
Yeah, see, I haven't even seen that, so I didn't even know that was a thing.
But yeah,
they've added a lot of they've kind of reworked the traits and the you get sometimes characters start with a relic, which is nice. So some of the little special items you can find in the game that you can.
Some of those are really good.
Yeah, they're pretty handy,
and they stack.
Yeah.
Like I was doing a thing where I would get the triple jump deal, and then I would get another triple jump.
Oh, really?
So I would jump 6 times. You could jump 6 times.
Wow.
You just and I was like, you can get it anywhere. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah.
And then the first boss, Lamech.
Yeah.
Lamech, I believe.
Estuary Lamech.
Mm-hmm.
I have beat him.
I haven't beat him.
I have defeated him.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if you had to keep fighting him every time, but I guess once I beat him, you don't have to fight him again.
Okay.
So I was like worried. I was like, oh, I beat him, but he's kind of tough. but I managed to beat him. Honestly, and weirdly enough, you want to know what class I beat him with?
The mage?
No, Ranger.
Really?
Yeah. And on it, I don't know how to do it because it was literally the first time I played the Ranger since the update.
The Ranger's probably my least favorite character.
Honestly,
I did okay with them this last time I played them, but it was just kind of like it was the best of the choices I had.
Yeah, I just went with it because I was like, I guess I should play this one because I have no level up or anything on it, and so I was like, I guess I should play it just to try. And I did really well for a while, and got to a point where I was like, oh, okay, well I managed to actually beat the Lamech with it. So I was like, oh, cool. And then it took me a second to figure out the second heirloom, and I found the spot.
The third one or second one? There's two that were already in it.
Oh, well, then maybe it's the third one.
Well, there's the dashing one, and what's the other one?
I don't know. I thought it was the second one, but I don't know.
The dashing was
because I didn't have to redo those, so I already had them.
Yeah.
But dashing was one.
I think the
spin kick?
The spin kick is one. It's just you get it first, so
okay.
you don't really have to do much for it.
You
get it really early.
Okay, well, whatever number I was working toward getting it. I
got
all the way there. The first time I was like, oh, I figured it out, and I died. And then I got all the way to the challenge, and then I died. And so it was like the third time I finally got to it, and took me a second to be like, what? I'm in the spot. What do I do? And I'm like, no, that's what I do. And so I got that. Which lets you do like the bounce off the little lightning things. I don't know what you call them. I kept trying to, little orbs.
Yeah. They were in the other ones, but you couldn't do anything.
Couldn't do anything with them
previously, and then they added it to the bridge area.
Yeah.
So you have to use it to get through it. And well,
you can't really start the drift bridge. I think is what it's called, unless you have it. And so
now I've been playing a lot of that area.
I've been trying to get that. I've gotten to it twice, and then due to the character I had some trouble the first time. I couldn't get through it the way I was set up, so I was like, okay. The second time, I ended up getting the guy with the aerial attack, the downward
the
dive attack, which is you can't break once it starts happening.
Oh, so you just
I would just dive straight down to the water, and I was like, shit, and so I finally just died, and then I finally got to the challenge. And I've done it twice, but I keep messing it up, and so I haven't done it successfully yet.
Yeah.
But I've been rushing through it, trying to get to the areas just to do it, and I haven't been able to do it yet. But that's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah. I have it, and I've been going through that area a bunch. I met a pizza delivery person. There are just all kinds of new things in the game.
A piece of delivery.
Pizza.
Like pizza, like pepperoni and cheese.
Yes,
and
pizza.
Marinara sauce.
Yeah, they're delivered by delivery persons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're hinting at something, and I don't know what you're talking about.
I met the delivery person.
Okay.
The pizza delivery person.
Got it.
And I can easily get to the second boss.
Yeah.
Now, and I've tried it a couple of times. You get halfway down and it kind of it changes a little bit.
Yeah. Typical game fashion.
Yeah. This one was a little surprising.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
And did it turn into a werewolf?
No.
Because I usually expect that.
Yeah, you played Bloodborne.
I played Bloodborne
a little bit too much.
There's a lot of werewolves.
And it's a werewolf.
And I'm a werewolf.
What if it turned into something else?
Like a were-chicken?
Like a were-pig.
A were-pig.
Were-pig.
Man were-pig.
Man-bear pig.
Yes.
That's what it is. Man-bear pig.
Yeah, man-bear pig is what I'm referencing.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah. And
it's a South Park for anyone who doesn't know.
I actually did pretty well the first time I fought that boss, and because I had a character, I was playing a Valkyrie, and I was using my stab down bouncing thing, and I was like, I might just be able to keep doing this, and then there's the second half changed it up the dynamic of the fight, and I was like, oh,
this don't work.
It still works, but not as well.
Yeah.
So I haven't quite beat it yet because they hit you. It hurts a lot, and so I haven't got
emotionally,
physically. It's a rough fight. So I'm curious once I beat that one and see. I'm curious because you can see the entryway to 2 other areas in the first area.
They're not nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing. Just a nice little foyer.
Yeah, with a loading screen.
With a loading screen.
Yeah.
A loading screen to load the foyer, and then it's just like a room with
an
notebook,
up and a down room.
A book that says under construction.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Well, one of them has the clue how to get through the bridge.
Yes.
Heirloom.
One of them does help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But you have to do some.
Yeah, you gotta do some maneuvering to get there. That is true. And then I found another one in the drift bridge area. I found another entry, which I was like, oh, this looks cool. But then that's it.
Yeah.
That's it for now. So I'm excited to see those areas added. And
is the snow area still in it?
I don't know. I assume it's after the bridge area.
Yeah, because that's where it was. They threw it in as
a
like a challenging area.
Yeah, just to play around with.
Yeah.
While they since it was small though.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fully fleshed out area.
Yeah, I don't know if it is because you get to the end of the bridge and there's a gate and then there's the boss gate level door. So
you haven't.
So I got to beat the boss door and maybe that opens the gate. I don't know.
Probably.
But yeah, so it's super fun. I've been playing it a lot all week. Just anytime I'll eat my lunch while I work and then play it.
Yeah.
For my lunch break. So
yeah, I was doing that a little bit too. And I spent most of yesterday playing it.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I played a bunch.
I played a lot today too.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
I'll be playing more this week. Trying to get more stuff, and they've added so many more things you can purchase at the beginning to traits or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
All those additional things.
Yeah, the little upgrades.
Make your upgrades. Yeah. And I've been filling those out. It's good.
Yeah.
Did you play anything else?
Not that I recall.
No.
I mean, Among Us. We played a bunch of Among Us.
We played Among Us. Jess is still obsessed with it.
Yeah, she's obsessed. And it's a fun game. It's just it's kind of nice just to lay in bed and play some Among Us.
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of a Pit Cross as well. I'm getting close to finishing Super Mario or Mario Super Pit Cross. Which, according to somebody I saw online, it's pronounced Pie-Cross.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. This sounds weird. I said it out loud. Yeah.
Pie cross. I mean, I do like coming across a pie.
That's gross.
Pies aren't gross.
That's not what I'm calling gross. You said you like coming across pie. You didn't even know you said it, did you? I was like, that's gross.
Gross.
This is a family friendly show, Daniel.
No, it's not.
It's not at all.
Oh my god.
Oh. Ham
came into town. We
saw Ham. It was nice. It's been like 6 months since we've seen him.
I know, it's been a long time.
My baby's grown like 3 times her size since she's seen him.
Yeah, she is a third human now.
Yes.
1/3 human.
Whereas before she was
there's no guarantee she will grow any more than that.
that.
From here on out, it's
the rate
bonus.
she's going. Who knows?
I'm just saying, from here on out, bonus.
Bonus.
Some people never get past that height.
Some people you don't want to get past that.
I don't know what that means.
What I'm saying is, if some people like, I don't know, if Hitler has stayed a 1-year-old, probably wouldn't have been a big of a deal.
Oh, well, I mean, okay.
You imagine a little 1-year-old Hitler with a little mustache, and going,
yeah,
kind of what my baby sounds like. I'm not saying my baby's Hitler. I'm not saying at all.
That's kind of what you imply.
I'm not though. No, she's too sweet.
She is entirely.
She's
too
a very
sweet.
sweet.
She's a very sweet baby.
Except when she's
Except
mad.
when she's angry, and then she kind of throws herself.
She throws herself. Man, toddlers are.
They're weird.
They're
super weird.
It's almost like they're frustrated because no one understands them.
I think that's exactly what it is. I'm pretty
be
sure
what
that's
exactly what it is.
I'm looking forward to when she can actually tell me what the problems are.
You use a sentence.
Yeah. I think she said thank you to me today.
You think?
I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was very small.
Yeah.
Because I handed her a Dorito.
Oh, yeah.
And she
loves Doritos.
She likes Doritos. She takes that to her daddy. She likes those Cool Ranch Doritos. So I handed her a little chip, and she go, ooh.
She does do ooh, and it's
she go, ooh. And then she went, and very faintly went, thank you.
Oh.
And I'm like, I kind of looked at her and looked at Jess. I was like, did you hear that? And she's like, no. What? Yeah, I think she said thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so small. It was like,
a little thank you.
A little thank you. Thank you. And I was like, I'm not 100% sure I actually heard it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how small it was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. She's something.
Mm-hmm. There were bad news this week.
Bad news?
I mean, it's not bad. It's
okay.
just,
are we going into news now?
Yeah, I want to talk about
okay.
something. I have a bit of news.
Okay.
That I'm fine. It's fine.
It's not a big deal.
I know what you're talking about.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes.
Is delayed.
Has been delayed.
It's
by
been
3
delayed
weeks.
till December.
Yes.
What, the 10th?
December 10th.
Yeah.
You have that one piece of news and you didn't even bother to get the date?
No, I just remembered that. I didn't need to write it down.
You didn't?
You
didn't even know what it was. Is it December...
The 10th?
I was engaging you in conversation, Dudley. That
Yeah.
was my tactic. I knew what the date was. I had every confidence that I knew the date.
Yeah,
I was saying the 10th, Dudley, and you could be like, yes, it is the 10th. Oh, we filled some time.
Well, you ruined the whole
I
thing.
know, because it's your fault.
Well,
yeah,
you threw off this whole episode when you gave away the ending. I'm just saying.
December 10th.
Yes.
Which, I mean, it's not that far off.
It's 3 weeks.
It's 3 weeks.
Longer.
Which is honestly works out better because
We go on holiday December 11th.
Yeah.
So,
works pretty good for me.
Works pretty good for me. And you have your maybe you'll have your video card.
Oh, I will have my video card.
Maybe.
If I have to fight people at Best Buy.
where's my child?
I'm going to pull up that curbside pickup ready to punch somebody.
No.
No, that's not true. I'm not a violent person. Except when it pertains to Daniel. You're the only person I'm violent with.
Okay. I picked up my video card at a curbside pickup for
I picked
at
up all
Best
my
Buy.
computer parts for
that's
Best
true,
Buy.
yeah.
That's how I did it. It was fantastic.
I bought all mine
I was
in
like,
store
this is-
because it was before the pandemic.
Yeah, I did.
I bought the video card after.
It was a pretty good deal. I was like, I drove up and said,
No.
I'm picking up this stuff.
Picking
And they
up-
were like, oh, is it this, and this? I'm like, yes. And then they were like, okay. Can I see your ID? I'm like, yes. And then they brought it out to me in a bag. And I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
Why did it take a pandemic for curbside to take off?
I mean, it's been a thing for a lot of industries.
Yeah,
for a
but
long
it's
time.
not like everyone does it now, and that's what's great. I
Yeah.
like that everyone does it. I don't have to go in anywhere.
Yeah.
And
That's-
just be like,
that's
hey,
mostly
meet
true.
me outside.
Hey, can you just bring it out?
It's like you're going over to a friend because you left something at their house. Can you just run it out to me? That'd be great. Thank you.
I've never done that.
I've never
That
done
sounds
that either.
awful.
It's having friends?
Yes.
That sounds about right.
Do you have to do things with them?
Yes,
Hang out?
probably.
Is that what they call hanging out?
Yes.
Okay. What hangs out while you hang out?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
It's implied.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That
So
something
don't
is
whip your
hanging-
dick out in front of people.
That's what I've been doing
Um,
for so many years.
Yeah.
I
sounds-
needed you. Where were you for the last 30
I was
something
avoiding
years?
you. I don't like you. Yeah, so apparently the developers of that were working on Cyberpunk 2077 didn't know about the delay
Yeah.
because of some regulatory thing in another country as far as information of to do with stocks basically.
Yeah.
And I think Sweden or somewhere.
Huh.
They basically was like they couldn't tell a lot of people that they were delaying it
Yeah.
because they were afraid of insider trading
Oh,
stuff.
really? Okay.
Yeah. And so even the developers didn't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so yeah. And then they've also received death threats because of it.
Which
because
is stupid.
people are morons.
I mean, it's only 3 weeks.
And it's a game.
It's a
It's
video
a
game.
video game.
Even if it was like 2 years, it's still a video game.
It's just a game.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Like, make a joke like everyone else and move on.
Speaking of people growing up.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's election day.
Yeah.
If you have not voted,
yes, please vote.
We highly recommend it.
Yeah. And we tell you, we know exactly who you should not.
You should know who we voted for because we've already voted. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you who to vote for. It should be obvious.
Yeah. I mean, it really should be, but I guess people are stupid.
Yeah. But anyway,
I just want to know where these undecided voters are.
They don't exist. I read an article. They don't exist.
There's
it's
no
not
such
a thing.
thing.
It's not a thing.
They may not have been willing to say who they're voting for.
Well, I was the Daily Show had a person that does research on this stuff, and undecided voters is not a real thing.
It's not a thing.
It's just people who are they know who they're going to vote it to, but they haven't fully committed to it and said it. And like she said, if I ask them who they're leaning toward, I know 9 times out of 10 what they're actually going to vote. Because that's just the thing.
Yeah.
And particularly this year, I don't think there are many undecided.
Yeah, and then...
And by undecided, I think undecided this year are people who voted for Trump in the past, who are trying to decide if they're going to do it again.
Yeah.
That's I think the only place that they're undecided at this point. Anyway.
And if you're paying attention at all, you should know the answer to that.
Yeah. Anyway. Just get out of your bubble, vote, and hopefully the world won't end.
Yeah, hopefully. The world won't. America might.
America's going to go through some shit, for sure.
We're already there, so.
Yeah. I mean...
a quarter of a million people died this year.
Yeah.
So I think we're in a pretty bad place.
And they shouldn't have.
They shouldn't have.
It shouldn't have. I think it was Stanford put out a study that said that 100,000 or more people would have been saved had they actually
done something.
There you go. Did a mandate. Anyway.
So go vote.
Let's not talk. We've talked to NASA about this as it is. Just go vote. Do your civic duty.
Hopefully, by the time we do this next episode, the world hasn't ended.
And things will be better. We'll have good news.
Maybe.
Moving on. Spider-Man. Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah.
That's a semi-alliterative. Man Miles Morales.
Yes.
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yes.
Is the new Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know was on PlayStation 4. I thought it was only on PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought it was exclusive to PlayStation 5. But then Ham told me this week that it's PlayStation 4 too.
Yeah, and Ham is a reputable news source.
Yeah, so I added it to
because he actually reads things.
I skim them. I do more than you do.
Yeah.
Which is not saying anything.
I get a feeling.
I think there's something
I've been
about
in
this.
the room with some news. It was over there in the distance. I didn't talk to it directly. I just saw that it was there.
Yeah.
And that was usually enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to fully interact with it.
The reason I'm bringing up this game is, one, I want to play it.
Yeah.
And two,
that's a good
it has a Spider-Verse suit. So the Miles Morales Spider-Verse suit is in the game when it releases. And it comes also complete with the animation style and the frame rate.
Oh, really?
So it has this little slower frame rate animation. You can turn it off if you don't like it, but
that's pretty cool.
I was like, this looks awesome. I would play with this all the time.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
So if you're a fan of Into the Spider-Verse,
it's a great movie.
You'll like the game. I need to finish the first one, and then so I can play the new one.
Oh, the new first game?
Yeah, the first Spider-Man.
First Spider-Man.
Marvel's Spider-Man.
Yes.
Which was on PlayStation 4. And they have a remaster coming out on PlayStation 5 where they changed Spider-Man's face.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Ubisoft.
Ubi?
You know Ubi. They've delayed 2 of their games.
Yeah.
Far Cry 6 and Rainbow Six Quarantine. Both to come out next year, but they've been pushed back to after April 1st, 2021. Mostly because of COVID and causing delays.
Slowing things down.
Sony is giving away PSVR adapters for the PlayStation 5.
They're giving away what?
The PSVR?
PSVR.
The PSVR. Pisfer.
Pusfer.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying piss, and that
Pisfer?
bothers me.
That's how you say it.
Pusfer.
Pisfer?
Pusfer.
Pisfer. It's got a hidden eye.
Pusfer. No, it hasn't hidden you.
Pisfer?
Yes, Pusfer.
Anyway.
Pusfer.
Nah, you're just getting weird. So if you own a PSVR and want to get the PlayStation 5 and worry about leaving your VR headset behind, don't worry. You can get a free adapter from Sony that will make it work for the PlayStation 5.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's an expensive piece of hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it costs as much as the system.
Yeah, well, apparently there's just one cable it doesn't come with. And
okay.
So the adapter lets you connect everything in properly.
Well, that's cool.
Also, it's on the PlayStation front. The PlayStation 5 will have the PlayStation Plus Collection, which is a collection of PlayStation 4 games that will be available for those who have PlayStation Plus to play. Some notable games I saw on the list were Bloodborne. The Last of Us Remastered, the first one, and then Uncharted 4 and Fallout 4. And there's a bunch of other ones, but
there you go.
So if you buy a PlayStation 5 and you have PlayStation Plus, you'll have games to play.
There you go.
Because there's really nothing else coming out for it.
Yeah.
Except Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah. Which you can get on the PS4.
Which you can get on the PlayStation 4. On the Switch side.
Yeah. On the flip side.
On the Switch side,
Yeah.
Control, which you played.
I have played. It's a good game.
Is out on Switch now.
I saw that.
Via cloud streaming.
Which is weird.
Yeah, well, it's something they've done in Japan already.
Yeah.
It's the first game they've done it here in North America.
Yeah.
The
US of A.
The US of A. You can because Control has some high-end specs.
It's like I bought it as a ray tracing game to try check out with my new video card,
which I'll have soon.
Yes.
And mine will be better than yours.
Yeah. I mean, not
that's
really.
why you did ruin my Indy, because my video card's going to be better than yours.
It's not going to be much better.
It's going to be better.
Not really. It's
I can do 8K.
Negligible difference.
I can
do 8K.
Yeah, but how many frames?
I mean, no one cares.
Yeah, exactly.
No one.
You don't even have anything. Do you have anything remotely able to do for 8K resolution?
I could put it on that screen.
That's a 4K.
It'll just
it's
make
not
everything
even a 4K screen.
It'll just make everything really tiny. You'll just compress everything down. It'll look nice and small.
Yeah.
Also, Hitman 3 is also coming to Switch.
Okay.
Also via cloud streaming.
Okay. I wonder how well that'll work.
I'm curious too. I mean, you gotta have a good internet connection.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Obviously.
And I'm curious how well the handheld mode will be, but I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll hear about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity has a free demo right now. You can
really?
check out on Switch.
I might check that out.
Yeah. Thought you would be interested.
Yeah.
Also, a new Harvest Moon game is coming to Switch.
Oh, yeah?
But it's not called Harvest Moon. It's
called Stardew Valley.
It's called, pretty much. Called Story of Season, Pioneer of Olive.
Olive?
Olive.
I like olives.
Yeah.
Do you like olives?
They're fine.
Yeah.
I've had them on a pizza.
Like, would you just like?
I mean, there's just it's just a round, thing of salt.
Yeah.
In it, basically.
And usually, well, if you get them like in a Bloody Mary,
yeah,
and you get the olive, they're pitted with and they put pimento.
Who are they pitted against?
They're pitted against themselves.
Oh, that's sad.
They put pimento
It's
in
like
it.
dog fighting.
And I didn't know what a pimento was today until I learned today.
It's a cheese.
No. Pimento cheese is
cheese, but it has pimentos in it.
Oh.
The little red bits are pimentos.
Oh.
Pimento is a pepper.
Oh.
It's a little.
No one cares.
I care because I didn't know this, and I love pimento cheese, and I love olives which have pimentos in them.
Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium
is a game.
Yes, I have played it.
There's a version of it. The beginning of the game, there's a version of it that looks and plays like a Game Boy style game, like the old Game Boy.
Huh.
They made an opening. So apparently there's this site that you can make a Game Boy game basically.
Yeah.
It looks like an old classic game.
Yeah.
And so a guy made the opening bits of Disco Elysium on there.
Okay.
And you can play it. It's browser based. You can just play it. And I looked at the pictures of it. I was like, that's pretty wild.
I need to check that out. I love Disco Elysium.
I thought about trying it, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be better to.
Yeah, especially with the way that game opens is kind of fascinating. So
well, there's the part where you see a guy hanging from a tree.
Yeah,
I saw a still of that
in
the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Green screen thing.
Yeah. Well, the Game Boy Color didn't have the green screen.
Well, not Game Boy Color. It's the Game Boy.
The original Game Boy.
The original.
Classic
it's not.
Game Boy.
I misspoke.
Yeah, you misspoke.
Yeah. And the last little thing is Netflix next game to series they're doing is Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I saw that. Did they show anything other than
No,
logo?
they haven't. It's still in development.
Yeah.
They haven't started filming yet.
Mm-hmm.
They just announced it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They did The Witcher, and it was good.
The Witcher's good.
And the second season of that is in production.
Yeah,
So.
I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, all I care about is Mando.
Mando's
Which
good.
started this week.
Mando.
It's so good.
So good.
Yes.
I don't need any other Star Wars. Mando.
I mean, I could always have other Star Wars, but I do
No,
enjoy the Mando.
I've decided they can stop making Star Wars movie and just keep producing Mando. This is the way. Just make Mando, and I'm happy. It does everything I want from a Star Wars movie.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, go to our website at dudndan.com. That's DEUDNDAN.com. And like, comment, subscribe, all those things, that everyone asks you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it for us.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
You messed up there a little bit.
I got stuck.
You got stuck. And I'm Dudley May. And this has been Dud and Dan.